Okay. All right. Welcome back, everyone. It's been a few days since we've done a proper intro in the car, like we usually do. So yeah, we are in the car, of course, and today we've got an arm day. It's Friday night. It is freezing outside. Like last week when it was so warm, it was like they wanted to tease us, with summer coming up. And then yeah, this week's just been a reality check. Straight back to the freezing wintry weathers that we are accustomed to in this country. However, like I say, we've got an arm day today, and I am very much looking forward to it. I think currently, honestly, I feel like arms have been my favorite day to train. For me, it changes quite often. Sometimes it'll be chest, but honestly, my arm days recently, I've really enjoyed them. Like the pump, just the exercises themselves. Yeah, I do like an arm day, and I know a lot of people don't do arms specific days. So, like with a push split, for example, you do your tries with chest, and with a pull day, you'll do buys with back and stuff like that. But I have a feeling like just dedicating a day just for your arms, I like it a lot. One of the main benefits of that is you reap the benefits of a full arm pump, which, for example, on a push day, whilst your tries are pumped, your buys won't be. So I feel like, yeah, it's pretty cool. And I've forgotten once again a tape measure. It's two weeks in a row now. I was actually thinking about it this morning. I need to bring a tape measure because someone asked, to see and to measure the pump, the peak, and I'm intrigued. I can't speak today. I am intrigued myself to see, yeah, the width of my arms, I suppose. But yeah, what is there to talk about for arms? We're gonna go for our back and forth style, like I like to do, and we're gonna throw a whole lot of forearms in. I've got a new forearm exercise I want to try out. You guys always see me doing the curls this way. I'm gonna try do them the other way. I need to look at the Instagram video that I saw it on yesterday, and yeah, I'm gonna try and throw those in. But apart from that, nothing else to say really. Cardio to finish things off. Actually, one more thing to say. I'm doing very well with calories today. I'm on like 2,800, and that's one thing that I've been pretty good at recently. I had a little bit of a blip a couple weeks ago, but back to it properly now, and I've been, trying my best to get as many calories in as I can prior to the lift, so I'm not leaving myself to, have to cook up a massive meal after my workout when I'm already tired. So yeah, like I say, I'm on about 2,800 today. Still another 1,200, 1,400, somewhere between there to get in when I get back. But let's get this arm day done first. And yeah, what we're going to start with, I'm not sure. I think we started with, was it tries or buys? We started with buys first last week. So tempted to start off with tries. But if it's buys, then we shall see. Anyways, that's enough talking. See you guys in the gym. Okay, recently I've been really enjoying starting off my try workouts with these machine dips. I used to do these pretty much exclusively as finishers for my try workouts, but since I've started doing these a little bit earlier on in my workout, honestly, like as a starting exercise, I'm a very big fan. Really lets me go heavy, and that is the plan. I've gone for 73 kg, which is the heaviest I've done, because 68 was moving a little bit too light. I've done one set already. I always like to do a lighter first set. And yeah, I always had in mind that I wanted to move up in weight this week. So 73 it is. We'll see how many we can get. We'll probably get some rest pause reps in as well, I'm thinking. So get as many reps in as possible. Reach, failure, give it a couple seconds, crank out a few more. I've always found that I can get quite a lot more reps in after I initially hit failure on this machine compared to like other exercises. Maybe it's something to do with, I don't know what exactly, but yeah, that is a plan. Let's get into set 2. very good set. One more, just like that, and then we'll move over to some sort of bias, kick things off. And I'm tempted to do preach curls. We've done that for the last arm day as our first bicep exercise, but it felt really good. So yeah, good probability it'll be that. If not, I'll think of something else. Decided against doing the same thing first as what we done last week. So I'm going for the Bayesian Curls first. Honestly, one of my favourite bi exercises. Can get such a good squeeze as well as stretch of the bicep on this one. 3 sets to match the tries and forearms in between sets. I'll show that in a second. Yeah, let's get these ones done first. Right, I usually waffle on for quite a long time when I do these. But yeah, forearm curls in between literally every single set when I'm on these cables. Because yeah, otherwise, I mean, unless you like train forearms after your arm days, or you have like a specific day where you train forearms, I I used to do these after my buys and tries, but I felt like by that point I've already been in the gym for so long, and I didn't do this exercise. I used to do my forearms with dumbbells. So yeah, by doing these, I can't wait to say, it's just so time efficient, and yeah, you just get a nice forearm pump and forearm workout whilst you do your buys and tries. So you definitely can't complain. My forearms are burning already. But yeah, that is Bayesian curls done. We're going to move over to what next? I think some overhead extensions. So actually, I'm going to stay right here and I might slightly adjust you guys. Last time round, I managed to perfectly place the camera. So hopefully I've learnt from that. I can do the same again. With these, I like to go a little bit lighter in weight, however, higher in volume. And this is a mistake that I feel like a lot of people make. If you are going for a set, like you know you're going to get more reps in because you are going lighter weight with, you have to just, you have to keep going. Like, it's so often where people stop way earlier than they should be because they're already quite high in volume. If you're someone that does a lot of reps, right, and let's say you get to like 12 and you just stop because you've reached the 8 to 12 rep limit, keep going because you're stopping way too early. You've got way more reps in the tank. There's nothing wrong with going up to, even for some exercises, honestly, like 20, even mid 20s for reps. Obviously not for everyone, but it's still effective. So yeah, I like to mix it up and go higher rep volume, especially for these overhead extensions. Main reason for this is getting the bar up and down in place. It's not the easiest thing in the world. So if you're going too heavy, you can definitely run the risk of damaging your elbows. So that's my thought process there. I've done one set already. Let's get another one in and then we'll move back over to biceps. All right, get great set that. I think that was what 16 reps. Yeah, like I say, let's move over to buys again, and this is most definitely going to be preach curls. I've got a mindset on that, so let's go over there and do that. Right, let's get some machine preach curls. For this, I want to go a little bit lighter and really focus on getting a squeeze. So yeah, that's the plan. We're going to go for 2 sets. I'm hoping that I am in frame. Looking at my phone here, it seems a little bit dodgy. That feels better. But yeah, 2 sets, and we're going to go for rest pause reps 4, maybe even both. Definitely for the second set. We'll get through this first set, and if I decide that I want to make this one a rest pause one as well, that's what we're going to go for. But yeah, I'm just getting into the first set. Right, perfect. Set that. I'm going to go for one more, just like that, and then we're going to finish off tries with what we usually do, which is a little superset, but I'm going to save that for when I get there. If this was a Jeff Nippard video, he would be ranking this superset in S tier, because this is honestly one of my all-time favorites. I've been doing this one, I think, ever since I've started going to the gym. And what we're doing is a simple tricep superset, which is straight bar pushdowns, followed by double rope extensions with the 2 ropes. My thought process here is you just get that slightly better range of motion, and I feel like you can squeeze your tri just that little bit more. With this exercise, you get the best of both worlds. Heavy sets on, or heavy reps in this one, should I say, and then much lighter, squeeze focused reps with this one. And we're just going to go for 1 superset like that, and that will be tries finished. And I think today, to finish off buys, I want to do some hammer curls. So let's get this one done first, and I'll move over to that. I'm telling you, even though I've only got 7.9, I think, 7.9 kilo for these, those last few reps will make you feel like you're pushing down. I don't know what comparison to think of right now, but let me tell you, this is a very, very good superset. I recommend all of you guys to try this for your tries. Anyways, like I say, let's finish off buys, and that's most likely going to be some hammer curls, and the reason for that is I want to get a little bit more of that forearm activation. So we'll get the best of both worlds with that buys as well as forearms. So let's go ahead and finish that. All right, let's finish off this arm day with those hammer curls. Like I said, we're going to go for a drop set also. So yeah, as many reps as possible. And then we're going to drop the weights down. So I got 14s, I'm going to drop them down to 8s. Form is definitely going to go out the window. You're going to see some wild swinging reps with these, but honestly, I don't mind that. These are the last sets. So yeah, this is just to get as much of that last pump out of this workout that we can. And then we can call it a day. Of course, I'm still going to do some cardio, but yeah, for you guys anyway. So let's just finish strong. All right, definitely some partial reps there at the end. Honestly, yeah, I'm very happy with that. My buys are on fire. Let me tell you guys that. And yeah, it's a nice little finisher. Like I say, just a little bit more forearms with that exercise in mind. Yeah, let's just get a pump check. And whilst we're here, we may as well do it right here. There's no one in the main room. Just move you guys a little bit closer, I think. Let's see what we've worked for today. This is the only bad thing about wearing, an NBA top or a tank top. It's not a cool little reveal. Like, I have seen my pump already throughout pretty much the whole workout, but yeah, arms are definitely getting there. I feel like my buys have really started to grow a lot recently. As this bulk continues, tries of course as well. But yeah, because I've got the long bicep genetics, right? So it's pretty hard unless I'm proper lean. For me to get like a bicep peak, it's pretty difficult. But yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with that. Like I say, I'm going to finish up with a little bit of cardio now, and I'll be done. I'm thinking either the treadmill or the bike. I'm not sure. But for you guys, I'll see you back in the car. All right, ended up doing some incline walking. Oh, there goes the mic. Some incline walking on the treadmill. That was my selected choice because tomorrow is legs, and I know after legs I am not going to be doing any incline walking. That's definitely going to be some cycling. So that will be my cardio for tomorrow. Don't want to do the same one 2 days in a row. I don't think. Not like it makes much of a difference. As long as you're getting your cardio in, that's all that matters. But anyways, on today's lift, once again, a very, very good arm day. And yeah, I am getting stronger, which is another good thing because I did increase weight on those tri dips. So that's another benefit. And yeah, just in general, I mean, the pumps are getting bigger. And yeah, that comes down to the fact that I am bulking up. I am getting those calories in consistently, and that is pretty much it. And of course, in the gym, pushing myself as hard as I can every single session. Honestly, I can't remember the last gym session that I had where I left feeling like that was a shit session. I cannot remember, because in my mind now, it just doesn't make sense to me. If you've made all the effort to go to the gym, I've taken, for example, so my creatine and my pre-workout, and I've got all these calories in so that I'm well prepared for this lift. Why would I throw all that away by not putting in the same effort into the lift itself. That's why, yeah, I mean, I'm seeing the results because every lift that I do nowadays is done with maximum intensity. Done smartly too, not to a point where obviously like I risk injuring myself, but yeah, to a point where I am pushing myself as hard as I can, and that is the most important thing. The time is now 22:01 in the morning, so it is late. I have excuse me, I am tired today now. I've got like another 1,000, like I mentioned in the intro, 1,200 calories to get in. So that should be pretty easy. I'm not sure what that's going to be entirely just yet, but I'm going to put something together for sure. Same as with the protein. I think I've only got about 70 grams of protein left to get in, which should be pretty simple too. So even less than that, I think like 50 or something. So yeah, that's what I've got for today. Really, I've got a new pre-workout flavor coming on Sunday because C4, they have literally the same exact pre-workout but different flavors. The one that I usually get is like £7 more expensive than a different flavor. So I was like, it's literally like having a shot. I don't really care about the flavor. So new pre-workout flavor taste test coming soon. How exciting, I know, right? And yeah, I don't think there's much else to say. Like I say, tomorrow's going to be legs. Saturday night leg session. Squatting will be back, which I am excited for because I've not squatted for the last 2 leg days. So squatting will definitely be on the agenda tomorrow. And that is pretty much it. Yeah, I don't have much else to say. I kind of feel like just having it. I've not had one of these chats for a very long time to do with, just like truly locking in. Because, yeah, I feel like it's important for me to just say it here and there, and it feels like I can just get it off my chest, I guess. Because yeah, I've been pushing hard, man. That's the truth. Calorie wise, like bulking is not easy. It is not easy because I've never been someone to have a big appetite. Okay, I've always struggled to get food in. I've always been, on the skinnier side. So when I first started bulking, it was tough. Let me tell you, I was like, there's no way I need to eat this much amount of food. Like I'd be constantly full and I'm like, wait, I need to eat more. Luckily, that process does become a little bit easier the more that you do it. However, then you'll hit a plateau, right? And then that's when you have to look to increase your calories again. And then it just becomes even more difficult again. However, on the flip side, what I need to think about is, whilst I am bulking, the fun part of that is in the gym, I am getting stronger, right? Because every time I think to myself, oh, I wish I could be on the cut so that I don't have to keep eating all this food. When you're on a cut, you won't be able to progressively overload the same way that you can do if you're just, let's say, main gaining or if you're on a bulk, because you're literally depleting your energy sources. So going into your lifts, you're not going to have the same amount of energy and so the same amount of strength that you usually do when you're on a bulk. So that has been my like main thing to keep me going, I would suppose. Every time I feel like I can't be bothered to get the calories in, I think about the fact that this adds up to better lifts. And with that thought process, it sort of turns the gym sessions and your food all into one, if that makes sense, because it's all one process. If you split up bulking into just eating and then just lifting, it can, I suppose, make it a little bit more difficult mentally, because, well, that's what I found anyway, which is why now I think of all of my meals as a process to my gym progress. Because yeah, if you're just purely thinking about, right, I need to eat this, I need to get this much calories in whilst you are bulking up, it can be a lot more difficult. But if you can just keep that long-term goal in mind and remind yourself what you're doing it for, then That's what's definitely helped me. So if you're someone that is struggling to bulk and has been bulking, let's say, for a long time, and you've hit a plateau, and you know what you need to do, and that is increase your calories, and use this as your sign, and use this as your motivation to get back on the grind and keep going, man. Keep pushing, because what we are in March, we are halfway through March. Do you know how crazy that is? January, February, we're 2.5 months in to this year already, which is nuts. And yeah, I'm happy to say that this year I've truly been on it since the start. I started this year floating between 82 to 83 kilos. I am up there to 87, pushing 88 kilos now. So yeah, it definitely makes getting all those calories worth it. And yeah, ultimately I'm seeing that progress, and I am getting stronger in the gym. So yeah, sacrifices have to be made if you want to see those results. But now I am going to leave it here because I am so tired and I do need to get those calories in. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. If you did enjoy the video, leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you for legs tomorrow.